got Esther behind these beats and these boards. And we are Ghetto Pass Radio. We're going to go and get it in for y'all today.
Ready?
A lot of bullshit happening. Y'all ready, dog? I'm ready.
Speed in. Roll us out in 3, 2.
Yeah. Hey, man, cut off the lights, cut on the beat. Let's get them. Let's go. This is Ghetto. Hey. Break. Oh. Nah. My land. Cleveland. Chagrin, Harvard, Miles. Quicksand, Woody, Woodland for miles. Collinwood, Denison, Edgewood, Kingswood, Linwood, St. Clair, we here, Beachwood, Superior. God, nigga, you hear me, see the prospect, you play, you next, East C, West C, 9-3, that's me, 79 on the top, 79 on the ground, 1, 4, 7, leap, roll, get up 36, couple 50, hop 46, I'm on a 46, that's silver bean, totally mix, Buckeye, Chicago, away, Buckeye, Asbury, Lakewood, like it is rough, Shaker Heights, and no bail, and 105, and Bay Trail, Franklin, Detroit, West 25, you get my point, I'm 117, I'm Madison, 71, I'm goody, all the way to Havison, East 12 and East 9, West St. Clair, all time, West 6 and West 9, Lakeside 189, Left, Ray, Clark, and Fullerton, at the dark, my name is Fly, I got Esther on the beach of the boards, 9, and Convention in the building, and we are Ghetto Pass Radio. Let me go back in real quick. 46 and 50 36. Woodland and Lee Road, that's in the mix. 147, 79 and 930, East C and West C, and you play, that's what you heard. Prospect and Tito, Carnegie leader, prop, again, ya. Superior, Beachwood, St. Clair, Linwood, Kingswood and Edgewood, Denison and Collinwood, Woodland, Wood Hill, Quincy, give me thrill, Miles, Harvard, starving for miles. My name is, your name is, say it, 5. Make 'em bounce to. Make 'em bounce to. I like that. Welcome back to Ghetto Pass Radio. It's your boy 5 all up in the building. I got a man behind these beats and these boards. He getting it in for y'all right quick. Da Vinci, you know he's always in the building, but not tonight. And we are Ghetto Pass Radio, brought to you by 95.9 FM Cleveland on your local radio dial. Or you can go right there to WOVU.org, get the app, listen to Ghetto Pass Radio anywhere where you're at. WOVU.org, get the app. Hear me? All right, and y'all know Ghetto Pass also is brought to you by Ghetto Pass Radio, Ghetto Pass Radio Live, Ghetto Pass TV, all that right there. Anything on your social media sites and all that there, YouTube, Ghetto Pass Radio. Hit us up. Have fun with us. And also, y'all can go to Land Hustle TV right there on YouTube and check out Ghetto Pass Radio in its entirety. That means in between the commercial breaks, when we sit up there still talking about whatever we talking about, and the way we talk about it, y'all go right there, Land Hustle TV, and check it out and have fun with it, all right? All right, cool. Boy. Man, I'm sitting up here like, I think this little working out thing is working out. You know, like I'm doing a little bit, but I ain't doing enough. You know, but I am getting a good little workout in sometime during the day. So what's up, dog?
Where my dogs at?
What's going on with you, homie?
What they talking about?
Man, hey, talk to me about that track, dog.
Oh, you already know. Shout out to the West Side, man. That's, shout out to 82nd, Franklin. You know what I mean? Franklin area, Detroit, Shoreway area. I
say it back to back all the time. I say Franklin and Detroit, because y'all know.
Right. No doubt. Yeah, man, I was back in like 09, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, you know what I mean? I got a hold of some Spanish music and I was, you know what I'm saying? Tried to get into my Carlos Santana type bag, you know what I mean?
Yeah, not a bag to be in. Not a bad bag, dog. That's a good one right there. I like that.
Good looking, bro.
All the time. So look, it's a lot going on, dog. It's like, whew, boy, I really do hate that we're gonna wait an episode. I mean, or wait a segment before we get into it. But we're. I want to just send a shout out to our Cavs, man.
Shout out to the
Cleveland Cavaliers,
the Boston Celtics,
and everybody else.
Yeah,
you know, and everybody else.
Oh yeah,
all of you others.
All of you
who up there tried to make the super team. Ha ha! Jokes on you.
Well, we talked about it last show where I felt like we weren't really getting the respect that we deserve. You know what I'm saying? And when we watch ESPN and we watch FS1, they're always talking about the Celtics, you know what I'm saying, as far as like they're the team to beat, and you know what I'm saying. So, and I'm just like, I'm sitting back just like, dude, ain't no way they're just ignoring this Cavs team, this record, you know what I'm saying. Like, but yeah, we've been on a 9-10 game winning streak, since the trade with Devontae Hunter. He's been doing his thing and being clutch.
Right, listen, I'm going to say this here, guys. That's probably, other than the Luka trade, that's probably one of the best trades in the league.
Yeah, man.
This was one of the best. I'm talking about this kid plays. Hunter plays, man.
Right.
He plays. He used to playing with no shoes on, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, him and Jerome, man, they've been balling, man. So shout out to them, man. I'm thoroughly impressed, and I'm hoping that, the rest of the world can see it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, definitely. It's a really good feeling to see, a hometown team get out, and actually to see, like, come on, man, Steph just hit 56, dog. Like, what's happening here, man? You know what I mean? You got LeBron. You got LeBron doing what he doing. He looking like he trying to get in this MVP race.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. The Lakers is balling too.
And so you seeing a lot of veterans.
Yeah.
Coming to play this year. Because I think that they said, look, we got like 1-2 years left before our run is done. Mm-hmm. So I think LeBron. I don't know, man. LeBron might be alien, man.
So he might be alien. Are on a nice winning streak as well, since you know what I'm saying, and they look good, man. Luka is stepping up to the plate, man, and doing Luka things. So I'm happy for them. Golden State is kind of balling, but they just lost. They lost a weird game.
Yeah, but overall, you seeing these people coming together, and they know that it's just one team in the East that they have to know that they're going to see. And that's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Wouldn't that be crazy? Lakers make it out.
Boy, hey, look, I said
Lakers
that.
Versus Cavs.
Look, I said that, and people looked at me weird. And I was like, I say it's closer to that now, where you seeing how they playing right now, that they might be able to come out the West.
Well, I believe that the Cavs can beat Boston in the out the Eastern.
Yeah, I have no doubt that we're gonna have a couple of real tough series going down to get out of the East, but I don't think that it's gonna be that hard. It's not gonna be like, I would rather be in Cleveland shoes than Miami, Philly, you name them. Like, ain't no way. It's like some of them just in there just to hold the space. That's it.
Sure.
So, but shout out to the Cavs, and shout out to I would say this here. Shout out to Miles, because I would just say this here, man. I respect you, brother. I respect you, and I'm not gonna be one of the people that's talking about, man, stay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We about to do this. Don't leave us now. I'm not gonna say that to you, brother. Thank you very much for your service, and I hope that we are able to get some of these trades back. You know what I mean, or picks back. For you. Where it can benefit us. But I'm not gonna put that pressure on that, man.
So what happened? I felt like Detroit was interested.
Yeah, but see, being interested when you know that this is a big ticket. Miles Garrett is a big ticket.
Right.
This is a huge ticket. This is just that Sam money. You know what I'm saying? This is that big money.
Right.
So, and they know they got to give up some picks. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to give us some picks. We have no real picks, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? That we can really, really build up off of in 1-2 years. So they know they got to get something like that up. But I believe that they're going to try to make it happen. Now, I heard that L.A. was also interested in Miles, too, which would put them somewhere in the stratosphere of the moon as far as defense go. You know, like you got Miles on the other side of, oh, come on, man.
Well, yeah, I like that for Miles, man. Shout out to him, man. He being real cool about it, I think. But yeah, I don't know that situation. I just be thinking like it's just gonna go through like pretty smooth. I mean,
yeah,
he's put in some time, man. Like I said, we've had squads on squads, man. Like, let that man go, man. Y'all ain't gonna do right, man. Then
yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's like, hey, one thing about it is that we've always been the best place where you can come pick parts out of our team to make your car run excellent. You know what I'm saying? There's not one team that came in our lot and was like this here. Let me get that over there. Oh, you want that? All right, give us, whatever for it. We'll give you we give you $200 million for that one over there. Right. That's what we go pick. When we go to their lot, we be picking $200 million mistakes out of here. Like, this is crazy.
And it's just dragging on forever.
Come on, man. Like, anyway, I don't even want to bring us down like that. So go all of our local teams and for the NBA. I was listening to the show last week that we did where we was talking about how the NBA's always been a voice of the people. And, how was they going to treat this whole thing with, diversity being phased out of different, places in our lives right now. And, the NBA is not really been in the need for that. They've always been, that voice. So I was just wondering how the NBA was going to deal with this, and we still got to see. But we're going to be talking about, what's happening in the government in our next segment. But I just feel that we're going to need some heroes. Not one. We're going to need heroes. We're going to need a lot of heroes to bring our people out of this soon-to-be very deep depression. You know what I mean? I mean, financial and mental. It's going to be a depressing situation for us coming up very soon. So I hope that our sports and our entertainers, take that leadership role and try to do things that's in a positive light and try to bring some fun to, our lives in these trying times that's coming up and that we're living through right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely shout out to all the workers that are just being played with right now. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely get where you come from, and a lot of economists and politicians that are out there that are speaking, they are saying that it's definitely a recession that might that's inevitable with the with what the administration's direction is right now.
Yeah, we're gonna get at it. We're gonna get at it as soon as we come back, from this break. All right. Hey, my name is Five. I got A-Man behind the beats and the boards. DaVinci, what's up? And we are Ghetto Pass Radio. Oh, we'll be right back. Boom. So, now, because we're only going to take a short one on this, because we're going to save a lot of our good conversation for the radio this today. But, I want to talk about, I don't know which one to go first, is the situation with Zelensky in the Oval Office, or, I'm serious, dog. Like, I don't know which one to tackle first. Or the situation with the tariffs and the response from all these other countries about them tariffs and what kind of tariffs that, is being put down on us. But in either case, this administration in 40 days has the world on edge. And we're just 40 days in. I don't think that this administration is going to last for no more than a year. I believe that as fast as they're going, something bad is going to get them up out of there. You know, something is like, because them same people who were sitting up there storming the Capitol, in a year's time, those same people is going to be storming the White House to get him up out of there. You know what I mean? Because there's no way that you can control the kind of things that you're starting all over the world and domestically. You cannot. And I'm saying, you cannot. I hope that some of the guardrails that has never, ever had to be used before in our American history to control a president, I hope that these things now come into play. Because if he's doing this in 40 days, bro, come on, man. Like in 6 months, where we going to be at, homie? For real.
I'll tell you, it's going to be a lot of litigation. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of cases. It's going to be a lot of court. Today we're getting the news that all those firings that Doge did, all that with the federal employees,
right?
All those firings were considered illegal,
right? Unlawful.
So this is what we're playing. I mean, like, they're playing with each other, and I don't know. I don't understand how they're not exhausted. I don't know how this is not, but it's like it's a lot for them to get this sort of payoff and this whole thing where that they're just with a lot of Republicans. The Republicans are, I guess, destroying themselves. You know what I'm saying?
This is
purposely. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing ever. But you are playing with a lot of people and playing with a lot of people's money. You playing with a
right.
You know what I'm saying? You think you're playing with us?
Nah.
But, we niggas, man. We always go through this shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like when do we're not broke or some shit. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
right. But we always got to feel like we got to struggle. So like,
it's like, yeah.
But the color scheme can change now.
With these white people money, bro. Like,
the color scheme can change.
Like, bro. I'm watching Republican governors, people that the people voted you in to represent them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We watching them get ran out of these town halls, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, straight up just running.
Look, you know and it's in 6 months, it's gonna get worse.
You're not gonna have no answer for everybody. Fucking mad at you.
How you gonna sit with your family, bro? You can't sit with your family, your friends, none of that. Let's go and hit the air with this because we got some shit to say. It's like, because this is some bullshit. Like, that motherfucker crazy, the motherfucker, dog. Man, like, this dude, he sat up here and ambushed that man from Ukraine, dog. Like, this was some shit that you seen in high school kind of shit. You know what I mean? Where a person was sitting up there like, you go to their house party and, they get you all up in there and now everybody got something to say. Or everybody like, like, come on, man. That was some ugly shit, man. That was some shit that I ain't never seen. I ain't even heard of. This shit ain't never been in a fucking fiction book. Never.
It's a joke, man.
Come on, man. Like, one thing I know for sure, when you got everybody mad at you, it's hard to run. Hard to run when everybody chasing you. Shit. Hey. I don't know. Like, I think some people playing God and got to understand. Okay, play God and get your ass fucked up because God ain't playing with you. You ready?
Ready. Speed in. And roll this out in 3, 2.
Yeah. Hey, man, cut off the lights, cut on the beat. Let's get them. My bad.
Wrong track. And speed it. Roll this out in 3, 2.
Yeah. Hey, man, cut off the lights, cut on the beat. Let's get them. Let's go. This is Ghetto. Pass. Rain. Oh. My land. Cleveland. Bounce with your boys. Take the field at 93rd. 93rd. That's what you heard. 46, they in the mix. I'm on 79. I'm on the tricks. They getting theirs. I'm getting mine. Here's one. Come on, man. I'm on Seville. Hanging with Player T on Seville. You hear me? Prospect Woodland. That's my land. It's like click, 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 Cleveland. I'm Linwood, and I'm all good. It's like Gollywood now. West 9, and Detroit, Western 5, you get my boy, I'm on 12, I'm in the flats, I'm live, baby, and that's fact. John Adams, and East Tech. I catch you when you sleep and then you slept. Try C, come try me. You catch me on 116 now, 131, we on one. I got one, I need one, home, I'm starving, I'm at the wall, I'm by the ball. Brook Park, after dark, we're here park, until dark, we're here. I'm now, I'm kicking on St. Clair, you Claire, and Prospect, and Carnegie, say the Ray Rack, I'm 55th, and Flodia, I'm Quincy, baby, I'm on ya, Fair Hill, and 79, I'm Broadway, I'm on that time, Woodland, my land is Cleveland, that's where I stand. Welcome back to Ghetto Pass Radio. It's your boy Five all up in the building. I got 8 men behind these beats and these boards. No, Da Vinci, he's always up in the building with us, but he's not in the building with us tonight. Because I know he'd be on fire with some of these conversations we're about to have. Y'all know that Ghetto Pass Radio is brought to you by WOVU 95.9 FM Cleveland on your local radio dial. Or you can go right there to WOVU.org, get the app, listen to Ghetto Pass Radio, anywhere where you at. You also can go right there to Ghetto Pass Radio, Ghetto Pass Radio TV, Ghetto Pass Radio Live, Ghetto Pass Radio. On social media, you see some clips from the show, some outtakes, and some things that have you just thinking, man, maybe that might be right. Okay? Right there, Ghetto Pass Radio. All right? And then also, y'all go right there to Land Hustle TV. Land Hustle TV, right there on YouTube. Check out Ghetto Pass Radio in its entirety. You know, in between the commercials, we got you. You know, you go. I'd say this on this one, this first break, it's worth it. Go right there to Land Hustle TV. Check it out. Have some fun with that. All right? So what's up, dog?
What up, what up?
All right, look, now, everybody knows that that sample right there. Talk to me, man. Tell me the year. What was you thinking with it? And what made you really want to chop that one up?
You know, this we on our West Side vibes tonight, you know what I'm saying? Of course, that's the scenario. I don't know if I took it straight from scenario or if I took it from whatever the original is, but I think I just ripped it from the song. But you know, just that bounce, that hydraulics, you feel me? I was watching The Wash the other day with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. And I don't know. I've just been on that kind of wave right now for the moment. You know what I'm saying?
That's a knocker right there. That's a knocker right there, dog.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely got some attitude to it.
Yeah, that one right there. That one right there, boy. Look, I was about to say, here we go, yo. I was about to get it there right quick.
You should have hit it just one time. Like,
no, I ain't trying to hit an FCC on nothing. Yeah, for sure. But anyway, let's go and get to this, man. Over the last time, I guess like 4 days, okay? Like 4 days, the last like few days or whatever, the last week, Donald Trump has done 2 things that have had major effects around the world. The first one was that he had an Oval Office meeting with Ukraine President Zelensky, where he had Vice President Vance in there with
him. Out of nowhere.
You had Marco, little Marco. Remember he called you that, little Marco? Little Marco was sitting over there on the couch. And Trump and his vice president proceeded to berate and degrade this president who is in a war right now that Trump could have helped, squash in the beginning of it. And it's just, you know, to see how disrespectful they was to this president
Man,
was just unnerving to me. You know,
embarrassing.
like it was very embarrassing for me as an American, and it was very embarrassing for me just as a person who feel this president seeing his people killed, you know, every day because nobody will step in to stop Putin. And now you have the biggest world power on earth basically blackmailing you or extorting you to say, well, we're not going to give you any help if you don't sign over some of your natural minerals of your land. So not only are they getting invaded with Russia, but now they got Trump going in there just picking things like, you know what I mean, like pick apart. You know, like, yeah, well, what about this?
Going in their pocket.
You like a yard sale.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? and saying all the money that we had gave you to help you, you owe us that. Paid us that back. Now, come on, dog. Talk to me, man. Talk to me, dog.
Man,
talk to me.
cold-blooded, man, when you said like that. But,
I'm just saying. That's the truth.
I mean, just embarrassing, man. Embarrassing, man. Like, you know, I grew up with Obama, you know what I'm saying, diplomacy and dignity, grace, you know what I'm saying. None of this stuff was exemplified in that press conference, or well, I don't even know what that was.
Yeah.
But very embarrassing, man. I just feel it just makes you feel really bad for that president. But then it's like, well, look how look how Europe and all these other, you know what I'm saying, places around the world like is viewing this,
right,
man, with just like this good, and they know like the American people don't back it, but like there's certain Americans that are backing it. So like it's just really confusing. You know what I'm saying?
Our silence is backing this.
Well, I'll say this, man, in defense, man. I'm always defend for my Democrats, man. Right now, you know, the number one social media or podcasts and all of like, you know, media that's out there, the number one people out there is Midas Touch, which is basically to keep you up on all the news of the people that are fighting against the things that are transpiring with the administration.
Right.
So I think, to me, I look at that as a positive sign, as that there are people that are worried that that aren't just like, oh, whatever, you know what I'm saying, don't matter who's in, you know, because there's a lot of people out there like that. They don't care who, it don't matter who's in there. It's all corrupt. You know, these are the people that help get this kind of thing going.
Right.
And you have family members that work for the federal government. You have, you know what I'm saying? These, you know, you have to take yourself out of that type of frame and really think about the people around you, your community. And once you start thinking about that, then you understand why this corruption is alarming.
Yeah. Well. See, this is what I'm noticing. This is what I'm noticing so far. I'm starting to see people who thought that when they voted for him, that they was going to get immediate benefits, or the situation that he was going to be changing wasn't going to affect them. And some of it was based off of their color or where they lived. And I'm starting to see a lot more people very shocked that they just was in it because he was against abortion, or he, you know what I mean, or he was
right.
with the immigration situation.
Right.
But when you put it all together, and you sit up here and say you thought he was gonna stop there, you
right.
thought that, you know what I mean, a taker takes.
Right.
You know what I mean, and so I've seen a lot more of them, you know, in shock. And at first I was like, yeah, that's what you get. But when you start to see the panic in their face, you know what I mean? The panic in their face tells you that they feel like it might be something like purge situations or Armageddon, you know what I mean, situations where, because we keep on making enemies around the world and disrespecting these presidents around the world, when we in trouble, no one is going to come help us. You know what I'm saying? If you
Right.
thinking that Putin just want to get Ukraine, no, he been wanting to get us. Been wanting to
Right. I
get us.
mean, they're not our allies. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Not on no level.
So I mean, it's alarming. Like, but my it gets real frustrating because how are any of these things impeachable? You know what I'm saying?
They are,
Like
but
grounds for impeachment. You can't do illegal things
well, listen.
as president.
But the thing of it is, okay, now watch. So this is where people use that analogy of a bull in a china shop. And this is the realest thing that we can ever say about this situation is that when you put a bull in a china shop, you have to think that you can't buy these things in this china shop wholesale. They don't come in bulk. Every individual piece must be replaced one at a time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a thing where it's 2 minutes to wreck this, but it's going to take at least 2 years. So we got to like say this is going to be more than 2 presidents to get this right again. So it's going to be real bad. So when a person is sitting up here saying, how bad can it get? Man, it can get a lot worse. And it's going to get, I believe it's going to get a lot worse. You know what I mean? Because when you, I don't care what nobody say. The person that you elect does have some reflection upon you, whether you voted for him or not. He's your president. He's my president. So a little bit is like, I'm just saying, he is the president of the United States. We can sit up here all day and say, well, I didn't vote for him. Well, somebody did. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them did. And we have to sit up here and have to think like we're going to have to do something to get us back into a state of mind where we have to take our government back, period. Not like what happened on January 6th, but we're going to have to take more control of what's going on in our government because right now, this is getting scary. This is getting scary. You know, when you see desperation or fear in people's eyes the way that I'm seeing it, God, man, it's like ain't no telling how they will handle if, you know, they can't get no public assistance or they Social Security get cut or Medicaid and things like this.
It's going to get bad, but at the end of the day, these people aren't going to get voted back into their office. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
by the time they're done, dog, there won't be no need for no more voting. Voting is going to be something else, man. You can pay $5 million and bring anybody, criminal anybody from another country, and get your citizenship. You can get that right now. That's another move he made. $5 million, man. Huh?
I like to think that somebody's working towards these kind of situations.
Man, look. I'm trying to get a couple of folks from over here, man. Anyway, my name is Five. I got amen behind these beats and these boys. What's up, Da Vinci? And we are Ghetto Pass Radio. We'll be right back. Boom.
You know what I'm saying though? Like it's gotta be somebody. It's these niggas out here that's doing the shit job to fucking, you know what I'm saying?
No.
To write up shit to oppose this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look, they got rid of all of them.
But the Supreme Court just ruled against that shit. Like, you know, that all that shit is illegal. So now they calling them back and all of that. They doing a whole bunch of goofy ass shit, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I just like to think that like these people, there's people out there that's fucking doing the hard work that it takes for us to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the general consensus is we want the government to collapse on itself. You feel what I'm saying? Because all of the money that these motherfuckers is playing with, man, like this is roads, man. These is highways. This is everything. Air traffic control, all of that shit, man. Like I think like, you know, we're dealing with the initial shock of it all. We're dealing with it happening in real time, but this can't just. I don't think it's going to go on too much longer.
That's what I'm saying. I think that this particular situation, this particular administration, is going to come to a halt. one way or another,
right,
within a year.
Oh,
At
yeah.
the rate that they're going right now, there is no way that this going to be able to maintain itself for 4 years. There's no way, man.
Well, the way, so like you said though, like, well, how Canada's reacting to the tariffs. I mean, can you really expect anybody to vote Republican at this point? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to attack.
You might not need
the red
to.
states.
You control all the voting machines. Now you control how voting goes. Now you control legislators in these states. You got a lot of things that they've been playing upon, that they've been just one at a time plucking off. And now we're about to see someone who wants to try to make himself king. And I think it's a money grab going on. While all this is going on, I believe they raiding the money spots, dog. I believe that they got their hands in the till real bad. You know what I mean? And so they got to have all this going on, because you can't concentrate on the money when all this other stuff is going on, dog. I think it's some money going on. I think it's some money going out quickly. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, that may be the case, man. But like I said, man, there's that team, and then there's another team, and then there's, you know, I think I'm choosing to look at the wins. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where they're like, hold on, everything y'all just did last fucking week is illegal.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I mean, but other than that, man, it's disgusting. The state of how much backbone the lack of backbone there is in that whole party is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But we're supposed to see a let up, because there's three chairs for grabs on Congress in April. So if we can get the Democrats in those seats, we can slow the bullshit down. You know what I'm saying? At least.
Yeah, it's boy, it's gonna be something. We're gonna talk about these tariffs right now, man, because I think that this is where you seeing the ordinary person out here who thought that they was just voting for one particular thing with him. They seeing that this is not no joke right now, because they telling people, they proposing where if you on Medicaid and you under 65, you gonna have to go to work for that Medicaid. You're gonna have a whole bunch of folks walking around here like, man, look, because not only are they not going to improve what medical programs we got now, they're about to take away. You know what I'm saying? So they're about to get all insurance people going to get all this money. You know, and if you ain't got insurance, these doctors going to be able to, you know, charge for whatever, have you in debt, you know, because you had to go to the emergency room, or you know, the medication prices were so high that you couldn't even pay them. This is crazy, man. And they putting tariffs, these folks putting tariffs around us, just crazy, though. Ooh, man, they got us. Well, we gonna have a problem up in here, you know, when it comes out of these tariffs. Because they say they doing soybean, pork, beef, aquatic products, fruit, vegetables, dairy products. Canada say they're imposing 25% tariffs on $2.5 billion in U.S. goods, and announcing that the tariffs will extend to $85 billion more in 21 days. Come on, dog. Come on, man.
Ready?
Yep.
Speed in. Roll this out in 3, 2.
Yeah. Hey, man, cut off the lights, cut on the beat. Let's get them. Let's go. This is Ghetto. Pass, rated, oh, my land, Cleveland, barrel switching, boys. Now, let's get on like this. Let's go. Let's take it back. To Grand, Hall, Miles, Quincy, Wood Hill, Woodland for miles, Collinwood, then Jenison, Edgewood, Kinswood, Linwood, St. Clair, we here. Jacob Boulevard, Wade Park, oh yeah. Asbury, Lakewood, always tough. Jacob Walk, Jacob Heights, Doorbell, keep it tight. 105, Batesville, Franklin, hands high. Detroit, Cleveland State, Kinswood, you late. Edgewood, Jenison, Audubon, you hate, oh yeah. 131, 116. I'm in my Cadillac, baby, keep it clean. Oh, 105. I got Amen by the beats in the boards. And we are Ghetto, Pass, ready. Oh, let me go back in real quick. My bad. Let's do this here. So grab 140 and Buckeye, Harvard, John Adams, Shaker Boulevard, where am I? Miles, get it in high, Wade Park, Asbury, tough, Quincy, look, oh yeah, Wood Hill, Woodland, George Washington, Common, my land, I stand, oh, make a bounce to, make a bounce to, make a bounce to, this. Let's go. 46 and 55th and 36, Lee Road and 147. I be holding 79 and 93rd. That's what you heard in West C and EC, and you glad they buy me. Prospect and Cedar, Carnegie Leader, Brook Park and Raymond and Cleveland and my land. 55th and John Allen, East Tech, what's next? 26 and 26, I get you. Oh yeah, oh. My name is, your name is, Five. Man, I be getting caught up in my whole head sometimes. Anyway, we try to switch up stuff and then sometimes I get caught up a little bit. Welcome back to Ghetto Pass Radio. It's your boy Five all up in the building. I got Amen behind these beats and these boards. Da Vinci, what's up? And we are Ghetto Pass Radio. Oh man, that was fun. Y'all know Ghetto Pass Radio is brought to you by 95.9 FM Cleveland on your local radio dial, or go right there to WOVU 95. Go to WOVU.org, get the app. Listen to Ghetto Pass Radio anywhere where you at. WOVU.org, get the app. And also, y'all go right there to Land Hustle TV. That's Land Hustle TV right there on YouTube. Check out Ghetto Pass Radio in its entirety. That means in between the breaks, what we're talking about, how we're addressing the situation, and hey, have fun with it. Land Hustle TV right there on YouTube. And then also, y'all go right there to Ghetto Pass Radio on any social media, Ghetto Pass Radio TV, Ghetto Pass Radio Live, Ghetto Pass Radio. Just go right there. Check us out, some of these clips and some of these outtakes that we do from the show, and have fun with that, all right? Follow us and subscribe or whatever they tell y'all to do to have fun with us. And y'all can see when we come on live, y'all will be notified and y'all get on live with us. Cool? All right. So what's up, dog?
What up?
Talk to me about that track, man. Now, I remember that track. Go ahead.
But yeah, man, well, 007, obviously. I was living, it's definitely a West Side joint. I'm just in my bag with my 09 bag. Let's just get that out.
Okay.
I'm in my 09 West Side bag. And shout out, I had a neighbor, man, that he had a CD collection, right? And he had soundtracks. So he had those old 007, Goldfinger, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, all the other names I can't say on the radio.
Right.
Right. But you know, I had those soundtracks, man, and I just was like, I really went to town with a lot of those. So I'll be playing some more of those in the future.
Oh, that's nice, though.
But yeah, man.
Good track, homie. That's good tracks. Like,
Yeah,
I like when you get in a little zone and like I'm like, wait a minute, man. All right, like, because for a lot of folks, like I said before, for all you folks who hear any tracks that we play on here, you know, I say the same thing almost every show. So, you know what I mean? It's all about, you know, letting y'all hear some of these tracks that Amen produced. And I know y'all hear me call him Esto, but, you know, hey, you know, Esto do some of these beats, man. So anyway, so y'all can hit him up at ghettopasstv@gmail.com. Ghettopasstv@gmail.com. Go ahead and, you know, let him know like what show. You know, I think we got the shows labeled, so y'all can go ahead and say on show 3, you know, segment 2, second opening, you know, I like that one or whatever. And then, you know, let us know if y'all want to help us out and do an opening for the show, and we see if we can get you right here on Ghetto Pass Radio, doing one of the openings off one of A-Man's beats. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. So, well, we got to get to some more Trump news. Now, not only did he disrespect that president, but he had put through some tariffs on Mexico and Canada and China. And the crazy part about that is that most of the stuff that he got made from his own products come from China. But that's whole nother subject. Anyway, he implemented these, and he didn't expect the response that he had got from the presidents and the leaders of these countries by telling him, well, we're going to put tariffs down on you. First of all, what do you think about this person, and, this person implementing, these tariffs like he said he would do on the campaign trail, but actually just sitting up here really went through with it, and it just wasn't a campaign speech, because anybody would have thought that he would have knew better not to want to have this.
Well, first we heard about the tariffs all through the campaign, like you said, and then remember last month we were talking about, well, he pushed it back. Remember, he kept pushing it back. He didn't implement it in February. He set it for March 1st.
Right.
So, yeah, he actually did it, and yeah, we're hearing all these these different representatives going hard, and I understand, because Trump is very disrespectful. He calling them the 51st state and all of this stuff, and they not going for it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll just see how it works. My attitude really, Bob, is that I gotta sit back and wait for the outrage from my other Americans. You know what I'm saying? For the Americans, it finally hits them in a way, and maybe they'll come over to this side where you actually care about everybody and not just this notion that Trump's wealth is going to trickle down to you, or whatever pipe dream you're sold on.
Right. Now, this is what they say. They said China responded with official action of 15% tariffs on imports of chicken, wheat, corn, cotton from the United States, as well as 10% tariffs on imports from U.S. soybean, pork, beef, aquatic products, fruit, vegetables, and dairy products. Canada also responded immediately, imposing 25% tariffs on $2.5 billion in U.S. goods, and announcing that the tariffs will extend to $85 billion more in 21 days. Now, and you have the market dropping, losing 600 points during this situation. And then you have Mexico sitting up there and putting in her little work with it, where she said that it's going to be hard to get to your family vacation in Mexico. And, she said we can go other places around the world. We ain't got to go to the U.S. for anything. So, I think that...
And that's what the Canadian people are saying as well, as far as their travel and their money that they bring to certain states.
Mm-hmm.
It's silly, man. It's goofy. What can you really do besides really just, just watch this happen. Like I'm waiting for the outrage. I'm waiting for the people that helped get him in this position, man, to say enough is enough. And I'm waiting for people to start going to jail, like as on cue. You feel what I'm saying? Because anybody that rolls with him, they eventually gotta, you know what I'm saying? They gotta.
We might have to wait on it.
I'm gonna have to wait on it, but it's happening. That's like, you can't. It's blood on their hands, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's people out here dying.
Right. Definitely.
So, you know, like, and somebody got to take account for that. As long as there's court systems, I mean, you could play all these games you want, but there's still laws, and there's still, you know what I'm saying? There's still the ability to sue.
I think it's going. I think this is my hope, and this is what I think for real. I believe that you're gonna have people who gonna stand up that is being a part of this right now, who is gonna say enough is enough. This is gonna be where the people from the inside is the only ones that can stop this.
Right.
They're not letting no one from the outside close enough to stop it. So it's gonna have to be somebody that's on the inside that sees what's going on and what kind of damage you're doing, and you're really you're wiping away history. Like the things that he's destroying has been in place forever. Some of these things, so it's like I hope that somebody that would think about the humanity of what is happening and the ripple effects for it, because I believe that the tariffs are going to go a lot further. Because, like Mexico makes a very important part. Remember when they had that strike? They had that strike out here. And remember that?
Yeah.
The car companies, and they needed a piece. One little piece. And they couldn't even build nothing. And the piece was coming from Canada, or I think it was coming from Mexico. It was like one of them kind of things. And they needed it. But the strike that they had going on stopped the cars from being made, which is being made in, Mexico. So that piece was being made in Detroit, I believe it was, or Michigan, and they stopped the whole industry. So imagine if the roles was reversed. A lot of people who's thinking that they was in the in crowd, finding out they're not in the in crowd, and they seeing that the people that they thought that they never wanted to be around, that they look just like me. You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of people that look like me is sit up there saying, okay, well, I thought I was secured because I have this, job that, don't have anything to do with government. A lot of people don't understand almost every job you have right now got something to do with the government.
Is tied into it. That's
you know what I mean?
Saying. Like,
so
yeah.
Anybody who thinking that you're not going to be affected, the ripple effect is real right now.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man.
Yeah, so that's... Oh, my bad, y'all. Look here. All right, my name is Five. I got 8 man behind the beat to the boards, and we are Ghetto Pass Radio. What's up, Da Vinci? Boom. Hey, but the shit is crazy, dog. This shit is crazy as hell because people are really like surprised that your ass ain't. Oh, you thought you was on the other side of that fence? Oh no, you right over here with us. That's where you're at.
Well, I mean, all these people like. I believe I just see the change. I think there's going to be a change, man. Like you can't. These people that are saying that are on the wrong side of history, you got to get voted in. People have to vote for you, and the harder you make these times that you make, this is what they remember, or they'll remember now. Hopefully they'll remember this for good, because y'all really forgot 4 years ago. And how bad it was, and it's it's stupid. All this shit we talking about as far as this shit going is stupid. So we'll see, man. I'm just waiting for the outrage from the inside or from the outside or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But from those folks that were sitting up here thinking that. That were sold on
right.
this Project 2025, man. That y'all thought it was
a game. Y'all thought that was a fiction book.
Right. Y'all thought this shit was, and it was written by a complete psychopath, Stephen Miller. Like this dude is. I'll just say this, man. My Caucasian persuasion folks out there, man, y'all not representing too tough right now. If Stephen Miller's y'all leader, man.
Yeah, this is bad, dog.
Not looking good,
this is
man.
This
That's all I got to say about that.
This is bad. He looks like the dude behind the curtain. You know,
Right.
just saying. You look like the man behind the curtain, man.
Gollum looking motherfucker, man.
Mr. Burns. He looked like Mr. Burns.
But the nigga 35
right?
though.
That's what I'm saying. A young.
But you right though. He look exactly like Mr. Burns.
Right, just a young one, you know. But same characteristics, same wormy little ways.
What the fuck, man? It's worms, all worms.
Worms, dog.
JD Vance bitch ass come out of nowhere.
Man. The real
just
vice
acting
president,
like a straight bitch.
Yeah,
Must
is the real vice president, and he sit up there. He ain't want at none of the other meetings, but this one, where he gonna sit up there and try to have something to say to this president.
Try to have something to say, man. If you don't get your, that's an Ohio white boy right there too.
Ooh, Lord Jesus, dog. It's bad, man. It's bad. I just say I'll say because I know a whole bunch of cool ass white guys from Ohio, man. But that dude right there, he's a worm.
I do too.
He's
tons
a worm.
of them.
Yeah, dude's a worm though.
Tons of them. He's not one of them.
Yeah, he's a worm. He's not a cool dude. But so look on this one. Do you think that the whole album era is done? Because I think a person sitting up here saying they're gonna release an album with more than 7, 8 tracks on it is crazy. You know what I mean? To me, you know, I think like 3 or 4 tracks right now suffice because people have to release music all the time, and if you know what I'm saying, like, because I listened to a few albums, you know, last week that I thought I was missing out on. I listened to the Drake album with Party Next Door. I listened to that. Give Me a Hug. I think that. I don't know. I think that that's probably like one of the most average on there, but you know, everything else was like, I don't even know why they even said Drake name on it because it's really a Party Next Door featuring Drake. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not like when him and Future or him and Lil Wayne, you know, did a project, but it's just, or no, what's his name? 21 Savage. So.
All right, we ready?
All right, Joe. Hold on, let me get a drink of this water.
All right. Speed in, rolling sound in 3, 2.
Yeah. Hey man, cut off the lights, cut on the beat. Let's get them. Let's go. This is Ghetto. Fast. Radio. Oh. My land. Cleveland. Bounce with your boys. 55th, 93rd, what you heard? 79, getting mine all the time now. Kansas one and Longwood. I'm in the hood, it's all good. Sabrin, Harvard, Lounge. Quincy, Wood Hill, Woodland for miles. Fuck out, check out, Wade Parker, Asbury Lake, Wood like it is rough. Shaker Heights, Nobel, 105, Big Trail, Frank Clun, Detroit, on point, Kansas One, Linwood, St. Clair, Beechwood, Superior, Carnegie. Oh yeah, you ready? Prospect, Euclid, East C, West C, 93, 99, watch me, 249, West 28, West 14, you never late. Harvard, Starvin, Edgewater, by the border, Wichita, Brook Park after dark, Will Hill Park, until dark, St. Clair, all It was 16, 131, 99, come and get some. 55th and Buckeye, Shaker Boulevard, where am I? John Adams. Oh, I forgot all my schools, dog. Not bad. Ghetto Pass Radio, it's your boy Five all up in the building. I got A-Man behind these beats and these boards. And we got the Vinci always in the building with us, but not tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And we are Ghetto Pass Radio. So, y'all know Ghetto Pass Radio is brought to you by WOVU 95.9 FM Cleveland on the local radio dial, right? Y'all know that y'all can go right there to WOVU.org, get the app, listen to Ghetto Pass Radio anywhere where you at. Saturdays, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Boom. You know, y'all know that, right? Y'all know y'all go right there, Land Hustle TV on YouTube, and check out Ghetto Pass Radio in its entirety, correct? Y'all know this. Then you know you can go watch clips and little outtakes from the show right there on Ghetto Pass Radio Live, Ghetto Pass Radio TV, Ghetto Pass, you know, right there on the social media sites, right? You know this. All right, so ain't no reason for me to go through it with you. All right, there it is. All right, so what's up, dog? We ain't got to go through that. Nice track, man. My bad, man. I was trying to get my schools together, man, and they wouldn't line up in my head right.
Oh, man, it's all to the
You know, but anyway, great beat, man. Great beat.
Thank you, sir.
Man, that's one of the ones. That's one of the ones. That's one of the ones that you got to be like. You can't even have a hype man on that one. You know what I'm saying? That's just got to be you, the beat, and the crowd, dog. That's it, dog. You know, it's like, you know. But anyway, what is it I want to speak to you about? Remember I was talking about something.
Well, you were talking about albums.
Oh yeah. Here's my question, people. Do you think that the era of albums, do you think that we're, you know what I mean, that it's pretty much done? That, you know, a person coming out with an album right now, is it, you know, profitable, first of all, and is it real numbers? Because it's hard for me to understand how, you know, the counting of album sales go when it comes to you can buy them online and, you know, to stream them or whatever. And I don't see no place where you really can get physical copies anymore because there's no need for it. So I just think that, you know, a person coming out with an EP, you know, 3-4 tracks and counting that as an album, you know, I think that might be more palatable than a person coming out with more than 8 tracks on an album. What you think about this, though?
Well, a lot of the time, I disagree about the albums. I think that albums are still good because, number one, we saw history being made with these past few albums that, you know, from the big players like
right.
Kendrick.
Yes.
That his album did is astronomical. When we talk about the Drake and Party Next Door situation where he had to do a collab because, you know, he's suing his label, that album still sold a lot. And when they're talking about the albums and the streaming part, so this is what I found out: 1,500 plays equals a unit sold for the album. So I don't makes absolutely no sense. I think you know.
Yeah, because I mean? I'm sitting up here like, okay,
yeah, 15. That's the number. That's what they're saying. 1,500 streams equals a unit sold for the album. So, you could times it by 1,500. How many times people? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Right.
But I'll say this: I think Kendrick Lamar, I hate to keep tuning the dude's horn, but, you know, I think what he's done kind of keeps those kind of things like a project alive. I think we don't want just. I think if we are really interested in a artist, I think you're gonna want more and more. So the project, if you do come with just 4 tracks, you know what I'm saying, it's like 4 tracks and then they move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. So you know the projects give you more time, gives the fan more time to you know, embrace the artist per se and their sound and what they're trying to, and their message. Mm-hmm. So and I think Kendrick and a lot of artists out there are out there putting out bodies of work. So for the fans, it's for the fans.
Right.
It's not for just this number
Oh,
aspect.
uh,
And so
Go ahead.
yeah, no, I'm just saying. I think a lot of affluent people out there has made it about the numbers and how many. What I'm saying, what's the numbers, the first day sales, and all of that kind of stuff. Really, it really is about people. Getting to sit with the music and understand, and sit with that and experience what that artist was trying to, really put out there and project.
Right.
So I don't think it's lost. I think it's a lot of people that don't know how to do it. I think there's a lot of artists that are just single artists, like a Cardi B.
Right.
Even though her last project, she won a Grammy.
Yeah, but see now, watch. That's the thing. I think that one of her reasons why her album didn't come out was that she was in fear that the numbers wouldn't be right with it. You know what I'm saying? Or it wouldn't be well received to where it's on the status of that last project. And you're right. It is artists that we know right now to this day that got one or two tracks that, got them blew up. And the rest of the records that they have is like, come on, man, you could have kept those. You know what I mean? And so...
Well, that's subjective. They're bouncing this stuff off a wall. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going. Nowadays, can you really securely say that you could put out something that satisfies everybody? You know what I'm saying? Like everybody the way that they do now. These songs ain't just for the hood no more, or just for the states no more. You know what I'm saying? Or just reaching the West Coast or the East Coast. This is like we trying to boss up on everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody can do it now. You got Chinese rappers up, Japanese rappers, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, all this stuff is competitive with the world. So, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got, like, going back to Kendrick, with him doing songs that weren't as popular on his album at the Super Bowl, now them songs is popular. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get you 100%. Now, the only reason I'm saying this is because I have the albums that I was listening to. I was just like, oh man, like, whatever happened to trying to work a single, or you know what I mean, or at least have some type of secondary track off of the album before you release the album. Because it was almost like.
Well, think about it now, man. The music game is.
It's fast.
It's wide open now.
But it's fast, though. It's like the flip
super
is fast.
And now it's wide open. Now you got somebody like Drake who kind of, you could look at that last album and be like, well, this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? And the last one wasn't it either. You know what I mean? Like you could see that's kind of the novelty is worn off with Drake. It's safe to say that.
Right.
And then, you got artists like J. Cole who coming out, Wiz is coming out with new stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, the vets are coming back, and then like you got, it's time for the new guys to step. It seems like it's a free for all because you don't know what's gonna work now.
Well, I think that with the removal of Drake out of the mainstream at this point, you know what I mean, the way he was on top of the game, where he was basically being the person who put that person on another level, that artist on another level.
Right.
You know what I mean? So now, yeah, it is open. It's very open. I think that situation had brung it open to where you have a lot of artists who deserve to be up there and be up there striving. And then the way that he did his GNX album, Kendrick, was that almost on every song, he was bringing one of the newer artists along with him. You would expect to hear a lot of, his, past collabs or older collabs, but no, he had these young cats on here and they was killing it.
He could have used anybody.
Yeah, he had them young kids out there, man, they was killing it, man. So that was I listened to the album just again, like last week.
I stay bumping GNX,
yeah,
man. It's the move. That West Coast sound right now, I mean, which I was always a fan of the West Coast sound. I think just West Coast aesthetics,
yeah,
they're balanced. You know what I'm saying? It's just always been it's always been funky. So it's like, that's why I love it so much. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of other stuff you could kind of be in the mood for any West Coast type sound to me. So
well, yeah, you know.
I mean, I think with Drake's stuff now with that last project, I don't even know what kind of mood you gotta kind of be in. You know what I'm saying? It's really, I really kind of felt like this is not for me at all. You
Right?
know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
No,
Like,
I was gonna say that.
I just felt like out of place. Usually,
right.
Drake is right in my pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For like how I was coming up as far as like dating or Friday night. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that nightlife. You know what I'm saying? It was my pocket. That was definitely my bag. But like when I was listening to this, I'm like, you know, and I guess I don't know how I want Drake. I guess I want Drake to come like how 2 Chainz last album, just, you know, with Larry June is. You know what I'm saying? Something with some Alchemist type music, you know, where he can kind of just get off lyrically, you know what I'm saying? Some simplistic melodies, you know what I'm saying? Some sophisticated type music. But I kind of got him trying to kind of still be on that young vibe, you know what I'm saying, a little bit, and then kind of be on the feminine vibe. So it just really don't, you know what I mean? It don't fit me no more. So I don't know. You know, I'm more of the old Drake albums. But I mean, even like with how this all, you know, weighed out, how the smoke cleared on this, it's like I just can't, you know, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It don't hit the same.
Well, no, I was good. You said exactly where I felt when I listened to the album. Was I was like, I think I'm too old for this.
Yeah,
you know, that's what I was like, okay, because I'm not kicking it like that right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel you in some of it, but I don't kick it like that right now. Right. I'm not sitting up here thinking about my ex. You know what I mean? Like I can't go there with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or I ain't thinking about like old boy's girl. Right. You know, like it was some stuff on there. I'm like, come on, man, you still keeping up the little antics, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so
yeah, man,
it was just something about it that had me like, man.
Yeah, it's gone for me, man.
Yeah.
I just gotta keep it real. That it's like it's just kind of like when we were talking about 50, man. Like once that sound kind of just wore off on me, man. Like you know what I mean? It's just not. It's not it, man. I don't know what. And that's why I say it's open. I don't know what the new thing is. I don't know what's gonna, you know, win the hearts, man. That's why I'm like, man, we might as well come out, man, and just, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I could come out with a single right now. Look,
that's why I'm saying the album might be a little light. We might do singles, man. Like, can I get a Lucy around here? Hey, so look.
You know what I mean?
Hey, look, guys. I thank y'all for tuning in to us. We'll be talking to y'all next week for all the radio folks, and you know what I mean. Saturdays, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Be on the lookout for our new show on Tuesday, Better Life.
Better Life.
Word up.
Better Life will be on Tuesdays. It's like I think y'all gonna love the show.
Bingo on Saturdays at the 4600 Carnegie. Holla.
All the time. My name is Five. I got A-Man behind the beat to the boards. The Benchies up in the building. And we are Ghetto Pass Radio. We talk to y'all next week. Boom. So, look, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in to the show. It's like, hey. Well, we just said everything we could say, you know, about all of the subjects. And I think we'll probably get a little bit deeper, you know, in the next show that y'all be watching live, which will be Thursday. So, hopefully, you know, y'all can just take that and you know, just understand that we're just giving our opinion about things. Just our opinion on how we feel.
Definitely.
You know, so I will talk to y'all in a minute, man. All right? My name is Five. That's still behind these beats and these boards. Vinci, what's up with you, dog? We'll talk to y'all Thursday. It's on. Bye.